Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays.
Gutters by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection, just like we're committed to supporting your local athletes.
Join us in cheering on the Tigers this season. For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Gutters by GT is seamless solutions, reliable protection for you and your team. Find out more at guttersbygt.com.
We are live here at Roy Nystrom Arena, the Alberley City Arena, for girls hockey tonight. It's Big 9 and section hockey, with Alberley hosting Winona in a game that was postponed back in December. Heck, they could have postponed it because of cold here today. But I'm Jay Paul, along with Chad Butzler and Shaylee. What's her last name?
Lambertson.
That's right. I could just ask you. You're right there, and you have a microphone. How you doing today? Shaylee's running our cameras today, and you've done some producing and now doing the cameras, and we thank you for your help, and you can chime in anytime you want. Are you friends with any of the girls on the team?
I won't really say friends. I just know a lot of them.
Yeah. You're a senior?
Yeah.
And a lot of seniors on the team, too. There's like 8 or 9 of them. So, yeah, that's cool. Well, I'll ask you the same thing I'm going to ask Mika here. Coming up, she's our player profile today, Mika Sykos. I asked her questions like, what do you like to do away from school? What's your favorite stuff to do?
Favorite stuff to do would probably be like hang out with friends, drive around, or sleep.
Sleep, that's a good one for me too. Favorite subject in school?
I would have to say my drawing class is pretty fun.
Okay. Artist, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And is that something you're going to pursue after school, or is it just for fun right now?
It's just for fun right now.
Favorite teacher?
Favorite teacher, Miss Tennis.
Okay. What's your most used app on your phone?
TikTok.
Surprise! Favorite food?
Sushi.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, my daughters are right along with you on that one. I can't stand this stuff.
Me neither.
All right, so we'll catch up with you here as the game goes on, and we've got a conversation with Mike Carlson. He's sick. I mean, he hardly has a voice. He's got a bad cough. But I got 3 minutes with him, and then we'll talk with Mika Sykos and our player profile coming up here on the Tiger pregame. By the way, there's the dance event that's going on, the showcase at the high school. They had that tonight that started at like 7 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock. They moved the girls' basketball game against Randolph to Southwest Middle School. Cozy confines of Southwest, where I suppose they used to play there all the time. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure how that worked, but... So they're in action over there, too, and we are here at the Roy, and it's not very often you come in here to warm up.
No.
But we did that today. And we'll take a break and be back with more of the Tiger pregame here on AlbertlyLive.com.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Many people tell me they've heard horror stories about all the drops needed after cataract surgery. Well, fear no more. At Ritchie Eye and LASIK, Dr. Miller and Dr. Reinsbach are dropless. That's right. No need for medicated eye drops before or after your cataract surgery. I love dropless for my cataract surgery, and you will too.
Richie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
How can I help you today?
I don't think I'm in the right place. I have big dreams, like crab brewery-sized dreams.
I like it.
Your bank is very,
Cozy?
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We prefer more personal interactions. We dedicate the majority of our space to our customers' dreams.
Wow. Look at that.
I know, it never gets old.
Wow, this is way bigger than your office.
Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by IATS Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by IAT today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
At Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
All right, the Tiger pregame. Let's get Mike Carlson in here, girls head hockey coach, and 15-3 in 1 year going. You're ranked 9th in the state. Last I saw in Class A, I think you should be higher, but I'm biased. First place in the Big Nine. You got 5 wins in a row coming out of that holiday tournament in War Road, outscoring your opponents 32-1, with 4 of the 5 being shutouts. Your girls seem to be on a mission.
Yeah, they're very consistent. They're just very good defensively. Jade has just been unbelievable skill, and we shut them down. Our forecheck shuts other teams down, and against Mayo Saturday, it was only 2-0, but they really didn't have many chances. So we gotta maybe work on scoring a few more goals.
Power plays maybe.
Well, that's the other thing. We don't get a lot of power.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah,
kill a lot.
You have 9 wins in a row against tonight's opponent, Winona, shutting them out in the last 6 games, and holding. That was including a 6-0 this year at Bud King Ice Arena 18 days ago. But they're not a bad team. They're 11-9. So
watching warm-ups when we were there, I came in and told our girls, you better be ready. They got their top line. They're young. They're quick. They get after it. So, they're a good bunch.
And, don't overlook, you don't need a loss now because Dodge County just lost. But it was to a top-ranked team.
Gilmer, I watched the game, and, it was a very competitive game. It was fun to watch.
Your penalty kill's got to be among the best in the state. 94% efficiency, which is incredible. Only 5 goals allowed in 97 power plays chances against you. What is the key to that? I guess it's the forechecking and the...
Yeah, it is. We're very aggressive in our goaltender. We have a real good structure. Our penalty kill is very unique structure, and the girls play it well.
So people haven't seen that kind of a thing before?
No, I think they think that there's openings where there isn't.
Yeah, I noticed you're good at cutting off the passing lanes for sure. Yeah.
A power play, though, 15% success at 10 out of 67 power play chances. What needs to happen? You got to get that better by sections.
Yeah, it's mostly just we're not getting our second chances.
Yeah.
We have a lot of really good hard shots on the blue line, and the rebounds, though, they pop out so far that we're not getting those second chances. And some we work on a lot. We're going to keep working on it, and hopefully it takes care of itself.
No, I have no doubt you can get that working. Everything else goes pretty good, too. I know you got a rough voice and you're not feeling the best, so I'm going to let you go here. But thanks for your time, and just keep those W's coming.
And Mika's 1 goal away from 100.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool. I'm going to talk to her on the spotlight.
Sounds good.
Yeah, then so that's interesting to note that Mika 1 goal away from 100 in her career. We've had a lot of different milestones reached this year with Jada and Mika and Morgan. So that's fun, too, along the way that these players are adding up some stats. And here's my conversation with the player of the game.
Coach, and 15-3-1.
That's still her. I need to dial up Mika. There we go. Here we go.
All right, player profile here on the Tiger pregame. Mika Sykos is the guest here. On the ice, we know you as a fierce competitor, but off the ice, what are your passions? What do you like to do?
I would say definitely working out, and then reading books and cooking are my favorite things to do.
Oh, cool. What's your favorite subject in school?
Most likely math, yeah.
And is that something you're going to pursue in your life, or?
I don't think so. I don't think I could get to the difficult math. I think keep it simple.
Who's your favorite teacher?
Favorite teacher ever? Probably Miss Brackey. She's an English teacher.
Okay. And who are your besties? Who do you hang out with off the ice?
Oh, a lot of girls off the team. My D partner Olivia, Emery. Basically, majority of the core group on varsity, I'd say, hang out with.
Yeah. What's the most used app on your phone?
Probably Snapchat.
Yeah, that's probably a pretty popular answer. What's your favorite food?
Oh, favorite food? Sourdough toast.
Oh, really?
So good.
All right. Yeah, that does sound good. How did hockey come into the Sykos family? Because, you got brothers that played and you're playing. Was that a dad thing, a mom thing, or?
Definitely a mom thing. She played when she was younger until she was older, and definitely encouraged us on it. And then I'd say I got into it once I saw my older brothers play.
Did they weren't easy on you, I bet?
No.
Well, that made you better, probably.
It made me tough.
You play at such a high level, and you recently moved back into the top 5 in the state in goals scored this season with 29 after your 5-goal outburst in Red Wing. You're also tied for 11th in the state in points with 44. Not bad for a girl who plays defense, huh?
Nope, not bad.
Is that probably something that the Mavericks attracted you to the Mavericks, as you can play great defense and you're also able to score?
Yeah, definitely a two-way player.
Yeah. You lead the state in penalty minutes, too, again this year with 69. And I'm not knocking you. It's 10 more than second place Callie Peterson and Shaka Beebe. You led the state last year with 83, which was 13 more than second place. But, you're not a mean player. You just go 100% all out all the time. Others don't, and they get in your way. That's what I think happens.
Exactly. You get it.
Yeah. So you just keep doing what you're doing. You're a big reason, you and your fellow D-Corps members, Olivia, Sydney, Peyton, Kira, you all have helped Jada get 9 shutouts this year. And did you know that she can make the top 5 all-time Minnesota history for shutouts in a season if she gets 2 more?
No, that's insane. That'd be really sick to be a part of that.
16 is the all-time record. She'd have to really work to get that. But 11 is top 5. So, that's within
crazy.
reach. You're going to be the first ever girls hockey player for the Tigers to play D1 hockey. Have you been thinking about that much, or are you just consumed with this year?
I think it's cool, but I kind of just worry about the season now, and I know there's definitely girls under me that will accomplish the same, so I'm just so excited to see what the girls do the rest of the program.
Yeah, one game at a time. You got to get back to that state tournament, huh?
Yep, exactly.
Now that you're a senior, you got to go back.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you keep on doing what you're doing. You are a joy to watch.
Thank you so much.
Borrowing money is a big deal, and Community Resource Bank is ready to help. When you're buying a car, purchasing a home, or fixing up your existing home, Community Resource Bank has answers for all your loan and mortgage questions. As an integral part of Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville communities, Community Resource Bank offers online solutions for business, residential, investment, and other lending accounts. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Gutters by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection, just like we're committed to supporting your local athletes.
Join us in cheering on the Tigers this season. For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Gutters by GT is seamless solutions, reliable protection for you and your team. Find out more at guttersbygt.com.
Accidents happen, and we know they don't always happen at convenient times. That's why River Valley Eye Professionals provides urgent eye care services for everything from pink eye to a scratch, injury, or sudden change in vision. Let yourself have peace of mind knowing that we'll be there for you when something goes wrong. If you happen to be in the unfortunate situation of having an urgent eye concern and don't know what to do, call River Valley Eye Professionals or find out more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays.
Welcome back to Roy Nystrom Arena. Jay is currently stepped out for a moment. This is Chad Butzler with Shaylee Lambertson. Exciting game. Winona here in town, a makeup game from December, so should be interesting to see who can... as we're getting close now, the conference is really close battle. Northfield, Owatonna, Albert Lea, got some really close races to watch here as the season ends up. Albert Lea does have a rematch against Owatonna coming up at Owatonna after they lost earlier this season to them. So that would be interesting to see how they can fare there. And as you know, they split, or they won at here against Northfield and tied at Northfield. So they hold the upper hand against Northfield. So they're in the driver's seat as of right now. So that's looking to finish that out strong and maybe get a Big 9 conference title on top of a great season. Other action this week, we got a busy week. Tonight, girls basketball, we're not covering it. It's at the middle school. They are playing Randolph. We'll try to get some scores here as we go along. Tomorrow night, we have boys hockey and girls hockey here at the Roy Nystrom Arena. Wednesday, we do not have anything. Thursday, we have boys hockey here at the hockey rink, and I believe there's a basketball game Thursday as well. Let me bring it up here. Friday, we don't have anything. And then on Saturday, we have another hockey doubleheader, girls hockey and boys hockey. So let me see here. Thursday, there is boys basketball against Red Wing as well on Albert Lea Live on Thursday night. Lance will have a crew there covering that. So a very busy week here in Albert Lea sports. As Jay mentioned earlier, the dance team is performing, and that should be on Albert Lea Live right now if it hasn't ended already. You can always, that is archived as well, as long as all of our other events, so you can always go back and watch them.
Now I'm going to go watch. My daughter Farron is on the team, and so I'll watch later.
I just went over the schedule for the week. Busy week.
Yeah. 6 games, and I developed a cough yesterday, and I hope that the coach didn't get me any sicker. I worry about him getting the girls sick.
I'm sure he stays far away from them.
Well, he's on the bench. He's right there. You know, when he yells, he spits on them. And
I said about Carlson, he doesn't yell a lot. Like he said,
true.
These girls pretty much do it themselves.
That's true. He's yelling at the officials.
Officials more than anything,
yeah.
I did go over a little bit over the conference here. I know we have the upper hand on Northfield. As we get closer to the end of the season here.
Yeah, we're almost closing it out, aren't we?
Yeah, it's getting there. It's really... we have a rematch against Owatonna coming up, which will be a big game for the conference because Owatonna's lost to Northfield and tied Northfield.
And they beat us.
And they beat us the first game, so...
and every time I bring that up to Coach Carlson, he bristles. He's like, we're going to go up there and raise some hell. That's what he says usually.
So it'll be...
so they got 3 home games left, and then in a row here, and then 3. That's all this week, ending with the hockey day here in Albert Lea, the doubleheader there, and then they got 3 on the road, including that Owatonna game.
Yeah, and as of right now, Albert Lea's first in the conference with 19 points. Owatonna's tied for third with Century John Marshall with 14, and then Northfield's in second with 18. So it's a very close race. Northfield obviously isn't out of it yet. I mean, we do have the upper hand head-to-head, but you still got to win your games and finish strong. So
I thought they were going to get started. They opened the door over there, but they got the young skaters going to come out with the flags. And then the teams will be coming out here first, though, with the referees. And then we'll get the lineups and, of course, the national anthem underway, and then get going on what could be. I don't know. We dominate Winona, and they're above 500 teams. So it's kind of, like you said, maybe there's certain teams that just dominate other teams.
Yeah, and it's a matchup thing, I think.
It happens in football. It happens in basketball. It happens in hockey,
You
too.
look at schedules and you say, oh, this team lost to this team, and then you play that team and you lose to them, and it's like it's a hard thing to predict.
And they have a 15-goal scorer, Kaja Kavala. They have nobody else with more than, they have a couple of girls with 9 goals. And, of course, Albert Lea with 29, or 24 from Mika. 29. Tied for, she's in 5th in the state. And then, of course, 15 from Morgan. And one of the Austinson girls, Hannah, has 12. So they're well represented. And their goalie's not so bad either. Leah Grisius, she's at a 2.53 goals against, 929 save percentage with 3 shutouts and a 9-9 record. But, of course, we have the best goalie in the state. One of the two. Ida Huber and Jada kind of go back and forth with the stats at number 1.
And one thing that stands out to me that you mentioned earlier to me off the air was that last time we played Winona, they only got 3 shots on goal, which says a lot about our defense. All year our defense has been outstanding, and maybe Winona's very good, but they just don't have the goal scoring that they need to compete against teams like Albert Lea.
Yeah, that might be. And, of course, as we see with the boys getting that forecheck going, these girls have it perfected, and they just shut down teams.
Yes.
I've never seen a team give up no shots on a penalty kill as much as these guys.
Right.
Here, let's go to the booth here, and I got to turn my mic on this side here so we can hear Kelly Goskeson.
Yeah, she does a great job.
Ice from their Albert Lea Hockey Association teams, Macy Phelps, Layla Barr, and Addie Seeger. Great job, girls.
They are tiny.
And now for starting lineups. At forward from Winona, number 3, Kaja Kavala. Also at forward, number 11, Briar Rauli. And number 15, Cora Wadowitz. At defense, number 25, Asta Griggs. And number 29, Tori Thompson. In goal is number 33, Aaliyah Gricius. And now, for your starting lineup for the Albert Lea Tigers, at forward, number 7, Haley Austinson. Also at forward, number 20, Morgan Goskeson. And at center, number 9, Hannah Austinson. At defense is number 14, Olivia Ellsworth. And number 21, Mika Sykos. In goal is number 2, Jada Moyer. Officials for tonight's game are Bill Fedorik, Jeff Stendel, and Travis Brua. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you stand and remove your hats. The privilege of this game was made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Let us honor and respect their efforts and our country by devoting our attention to the American flag throughout the completion of our national anthem.
is Kelly Goskeson, proud mother of 2 of the players on the team, who does a fabulous job as the PA announcer at most of the girls' games. And we'll check in with her for official scoring and penalty calls, even though we get most of them right, but sometimes we're wrong. So Albert Lee is, of course, 15-3-1, and the Windhawks are 11-9 on the season. JV, by the way, the game went to overtime, and Winona got the 3-2 win. They scored with right early in overtime.
Less than 40 seconds, I think, right after overtime started. But
so that was a hotly contested game. Both power plays here tonight for these varsity squads pretty low. Albert Lee at 15% success rate, and Winona 13.8. Their penalty kill is 78%. Ours is 94%. I don't know if there's a better one in the state. The 94%, that's pretty good.
That is very good.
I mean, you're happy with 80.
Yes.
I mean, 94. They've allowed
some big
5 goals in 97 attempts.
Some big shoes to fill next year, losing Olivia Ellsworth and Mika Psychos on defense. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
but there's talent coming up that can do it. So.
Yeah, we shall see as we're underway. And Hannah Austenson wins the draw, gets it to sister Haley, but then taken away by the Windhawks. Haley and Hannah are in a little battle. They both have 12 goals. Hannah has 17 assists. Haley has 15, so a little sisterly competition there. Might have to talk to them on one of my player spotlights as we have a icing call. About 26 seconds into the game here. Jay Paul with Chad Butzler and Shaylee Lambertson on camera tonight. And like Chad said, you got the dance team doing their showcase tonight over at the high school. I think that's still going on on albertlealive.com. So you can dial that up, or this game as well. And then the girls basketball team will try and keep up with their contest over against Randolph at Southwest Middle School. There's a save for Jada right off the bat. And Winona 1/3 of the way to their total shots last time we played them 18 days ago. They had 3 shots on goal in the 6-0 shutout at Bud King Ice Arena. So the face-off to Jada's right, and Winona taken away from them by Ellsworth. No, that was Araya Hansen, and back and forth in no girls land as the second line is out there now with Hansen, Noble, and Erickson, part of that, as well as Shelby Evans. Erickson and Psychos on defense, the D pair there. As Albert Lee into the offensive end here. Here's Mika wheeling and going across to the other circle. Going in for the shot, and it's grabbed and saved by the goaltender Grisius. Aaliyah Grisius. I don't have grades or anything. So Winona, I don't know how old these girls are as far as grades, but it's all right. Concentrate on the Tigers. And the face-off, Hannah, and Morgan gets a shot off the face-off that goes off of Grisius' pad, left leg pad, and bounces out of the zone. Back in come the Tigers. As that is, I see Ellsworth out there. They got it in close, and Morgan trying to stuff one in the corner there. Couldn't quite do it. Hannah and Haley on either side of the goal. There's a shot from Mika right out in front that goes wide right. Still keeping it alive there is Haley Austenson, and now Winona will gather it out of the zone. Morgan goes back to play a little D there, and got a quick shot on goal, but no damage done. And here comes the Austenson girls. Hannah turns, centers one, but it gets taken away. Goskeson comes up with it, though, and finds Hannah in the far corner. Then Morgan runs off to get some rest as Hansen comes in. And there's another try to stuff it in that corner, but Haley unable to get the goal. Held in. No, I guess they waved off the offsides, even though the puck did travel out of there, but the referee was kind of blocked by, I think, the Tiger player there. Mika gathers it out of the corner. And ahead to the red line for Hannah, who leaves it for Haley, but they're going to call offsides on that. And 14-10 remain. Scoreless, 4-3 in shots, though, Albert Lea.
So Winona's already matched their shots from last time they played.
Well,
so.
yeah, that might have been a big goal for them, you know. Let's shoot the puck more. And I got some numbers that I can relate to you throughout the game here, but Tigers have won 9 in a row over the Winhawks, 6 shutouts in a row. Scores were 7-0, 9-0, 6-0, 7-0, 6-0, 7-1, 7-1, and 6-0 in those 9 games. So 2 goals they've allowed in the last 9
We got a
meetings.
penalty coming up on the Tigers.
Winhawks, and yeah, the hook will send one of our girls to the box, and it looks like it's number 12, Peyton Seeger. Well, she was headed that way, maybe not. Oh, it's going to be Shelby. And Shelby is tied for third on the team in penalty minutes with Morgan at 26. Mika has 69 minutes. Olivia Ellsworth at 28, and then Shelby and Morgan at 26. So first penalty, and gives Winona a chance on the power play, but it's taken off the faceoff by the Tigers. Hannah's got it.
It's number 18, Shelby Evans for hooking.
And back the other way come the Winhawks. See if they can get a shot off on a power play here as Hannah. That forechecking is really coming in, paying dividends for these girls all year long.
Yeah, Hannah's got a battery that just doesn't end. She just goes. It's amazing.
As they sweep back in, Mika's got it. Between the circles, takes a shot off the post. Gets the rebound. And she circles again. She's like a vulture circling, waiting for her chance. There's another shot, goes off the Gricius, the goalie, and into the corner. Morgan picks it up there and chases it into the corner. And then Winhawks end up with it. Still fighting for it, though. Hansen, a little forecheck action going on. There's 3 girls for the Tigers in the offensive zone here, where most teams just retreat when they lose the puck. And Albert Lea attacks. And that is a big part of their success. Gustafson into the corner. And Hansen helping out there. Gets it to Morgan. She centers it. Hansen, right to the right of the net there. Just a little off target. Still 31 seconds left in the penalty, and Winhawks have not had a shot on goal. Heck, I don't even think they've gotten it out of their defensive end.
They've had it
They finally got it past the blue line, but that was taken right away by Albert Lee's Kira Erickson. Now in the Winhawk offensive zone, but taken right away by the Tigers with 10 seconds left. Gets past Hannah and into the corner. 5 seconds to go, so they successfully kill that penalty with no shots taken by the Winhawks. It's a recurring theme here for this Tiger D. Back to full strength with 11:40 to go. Shots are 5-3, Albert Lea. Still scoreless, though, as they work it around the back of their goal. They're trying to get it out of their zone, and Hannah chases it down. Has she taken a break? It seems like I'm calling her name all the time. 6 minutes in.
Oh,
there's a shot. They tried to pass it ahead to Haley, but just got her knocked off her skate a little bit there. Had a knee on the ice and couldn't reach it. Now she's got it. Trying to get around a player, but not quite there. Shot goes in behind the goal. Jada rescues it. And then Mika puts the brakes on and goes the other way. And, boy, the Mavericks got to be salivated. They have the top goal scorer in the state for the girls who's coming there next year with Mika, who's 5th.
Right.
And they got a really good goaltender, too, from Minnesota. I mean, they're going to look good next year. And I know that they don't play a lot of freshmen a lot of times in D1 hockey. I was talking to Mike Carlson. He said, I don't know how they can't play Mika and this other girl, who I forget her name. She's the top goal scorer in the state. I'll have to look it up.
Is that the one from Marshall?
I'm not sure.
I believe.
Mika has it, gets it ahead to Hannah, and out of the zone it goes. As they work it into the corner offensive zone. And stuck there between skates. Referee letting it go and trying to let them dig it out of there. And it does. Comes out of the zone, but a 1-on-2 isn't going to work too well. Most times, anyway. The leading goal scorer is Mercury Bischoff. She's got 45. She's from Grand Rapids Greenway. And she's going to the Mavericks, as is Mika. She's got 16 more goals than Mika. That's how good she is. She's 8 ahead of second place, Brooklyn Mock. She's the one from Marshall, Brooklyn Mock.
Okay.
Second best in the state.
Well, Mika's probably the only of those three that's a defenseman.
Yeah, probably. And into the corner it goes. Again, Tigers on the attack here. And the Windhawks, all they can do is just get it out of the zone and chase it, but that's an icing call with 9:51 to play. No changes for either squad as they line up for the face-off in the Windhawk zone. And Shelby will get the honors here for the Tigers. And the Tigers do control that draw as it's behind the goal into the near corner. And Hansen, now Kolker, and she's just going to walk right in and score! Sydney Kolker with her 6th of the season. And it's 1-0 Albert Lea. 7:25 of the first. Even strength goal for Sydney, and like I said, her 6th. And back out with a top line here, Goskeson and the Austensons with Mika and Ellsworth on the D pair there.
Scoring for the Tigers, number 4, Sydney Kolker, unassisted.
And they bring it back out of the zone. Mika is on a roll here. She's just going to pass everybody up and get to the near circle. The shot goes off the post again. She's done that twice. She's only 1 goal away. Or is Gosket? Who is it? Mika.
One goal
away from 100 on
yeah.
career. Yeah. She's coming close. Just not able to get it in just yet. She had 5 against Red Wing the other night. Something else. I like that. What do you like to do off the ice? Work out. It shows, Mika. It shows. She is something else. Here's Goskeson playing catch with Hannah behind the goal. I'm going to try and center it. No, she takes a shot from the far side there, Hannah, and it ends up in Morgan's stick. She's going to waltz in, take a backhand shot, and she scores! Morgan Goskeson, 16th of the year, 2nd on the team. 8-10 of the first. And Morgan on an even strength goal. I don't know if she's going to catch Mika at 29. She's got 16, though.
Yeah, unfortunately, she missed a few games early in the season.
First 5 or 6 games, that's really would hurt her total there, but she's quite a player, too.
And she'll be back next year. So.
I know, she's got 2 more years.
Number 20, Morgan Goskeson, unassisted. That's 20 unassisted.
She will make quite a prize for somebody's D1 hockey team, too, I think. Like Mika said, there's going to be more going to D1 hockey. She's the first girl to go D1 hockey, but I don't think she'll be the last from the Tigers. And Mika goes back to get it behind the goal, hands it up to Ellsworth, to Noble, get it out of the zone. Mika's going to win the race to it. She was way back there, and she beat everybody to it. Bringing it into the zone here. And saved in by Noble. She's really starting to be a good player too, Callie.
Yes.
And Hansen, just off her stick and out of the zone. And
now, Hannah earlier this year had 100, was it goals or 100 points?
I'm not sure. Maybe it was points.
But I know she had an award earlier recognized.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's getting one. Every week we have a different, somebody reaching a milestone. We had a icing call and back into the Albert Lea zone for the face-off here with 7:53 to go. It's 2-0 Tigers as they continue to take apart Windhawk hockey girls. They win today. It's 10 in a row over Winona. And let's see if Winona can score, but they haven't scored in the last 6 meetings with the Tigers. Lopsided games, and those are fun to watch too, for my money anyway. That's centered by Hannah, and out front another goal. That's Morgan again. Well, she might catch her tonight if she keeps that up.
That was a great job by Hannah Austinson to set that up.
9:24 of the first, and Morgan, that's number 17. Wow. We'll have some nice replays in the first intermission coming up, at least 3 of them now.
Yeah.
Still 7:36 to go here in the first. They just match up well against this Winona team.
Number 20, Morgan Goskison, assisted by number 9, Hannah Austinson, and number 7, Haley Austinson. That's 20 from 9 and 7.
And those Austinsons do like to assist. Haley's got 16 now. Hannah's got 18. And they will come in again, and a shot from Haley gets stopped by Grecius. 3-0, and some teams just match up poorly against this Tiger squad. I mean, most of them do. And then you start feeling like, wow, we're already down 3-0. Before you know it, it's 6-0. And they have the ability to make it 17-0. They've had a couple of those games against Red Wing this year. Austin, they beat, 14-0.
Yeah.
As play continues around the other far side there, Mika collision, gets through that, picks up the puck in the corner, tries to center it to Shelby, but that gets picked off. They can't quite get it out of there, though, the Winhawks, as Shelby plays it back in. All Tiger players are in the offensive end here playing D. That's the forechecking we talk about, and the boys have really started doing that, too, for the Tigers.
Yeah.
It just wears down a team. Gives them no hope. As that finally gets out of there, but it's just going to sail down the ice. Probably end up as an icing. It does. And with 6:08 to go, Albert Lea now up 11-4 in shots. And, we realize once they get to the sections and maybe play in the Dodge County, it's going to be a tougher game than some of these games they've been playing, but they are solid. I mean, they've 2-1 with Warroad. That's all you need to know.
Yes. And such a great group of girls, too, as we've gotten to cover them this winter.
Yeah. Psychos with the... Oh, she got it taken away there before she crossed the blue line, but Morgan was right there to back her up. Gets it up to Hannah and Haley. And then they'll set things up here. Into the zone with Hannah. Mika's right with her. Haley's on her left. She skates into the near circle and then cross ice for Erickson, who sends one into between the circles there, and Haley picks it up. Into the corner between skates. Gets out of there. Morgan has it. Going to get it up to Mika. To Haley, who goes around a player. And Winona whiffs on it, trying to get it out of the zone. They're probably just exhausted trying to get away from these girls. Mika with a blazer shot that goes off the goalie and into the corner. And Kira will have to chase it back to the defensive end. 5 minutes to go here in the first. 3-0 Albert Lea. Into the zone it goes. Haley was there, but now Hannah takes over, and she walks in and puts a shot on goal, but it's stopped by Grecius, and 4:50 remain. So the Austinsons and Goskison go off the ice, and Hansen, Evans, and Noble are on. And you got Peyton Seeger along with Erickson in the deep pair this time around, this shift. He goes back behind the goal. Yeah, they got their 4 shots on goal, and then Albert Lea was like, hey, wait. We can't let him do that. Here comes Shelby. She's got Noble with her. walks right in and gets stopped by Gracious. Nice job by the goalie on that one. Winona, 1-on-3. And maybe 2-on-3, but that gets taken away right as they cross the blue line. Down to 4 minutes to go here in the first. And another stick in the way there. Morgan actually, that shot, she was the one who last touched it, and it goes all the way to Jada for the save. And her 5th save of the game. Already 10 saves for Gracious, but 3 shots let in for a 3-0 Alberley lead. 2 for Morgan, going for another Hattie for her. As she got one in that Red Wing game. Same one that Mika had 5 goals. And there's a shot that goes wide left. Taken there by Morgan, trying to go for the hat trick in the first period. And Mika with a laser from the blue line. That one went off of a leg pad and up in the air. Now out to center ice. And Windhawks play it in and get a line change with 3:20 to play. And out of the zone it goes. Here comes Haley all by herself against 2 defensive girls here for Winona. Circles back. Hannah's with her, and here comes the rest. Araya's got it on that far circle.
Good to see her back.
Yeah, she looks good. Skating well, and here's Kolker. She's got a goal. And that one blocked out front. Still keeping the pressure on with 2:50 to play in the period. Hannah pokes at the puck and keeps it alive, and then it's saved before it goes out of the zone by Peyton Seeger, number 12. Shelby on the ice looking for a pass. She gets it, backhands it as she falls. Gracious able to save it and hold on.
Pass was a little behind her. She didn't quite get the velocity on that shot she wanted, but still put it on goal.
16 shots now for the Tigers, 16-5. 3-0 lead. I can't imagine you come here and just get demoralized in a lot of ways.
It's a long bus ride.
Yeah. And especially when you've done it 9 times in a row and 6 shutouts in a row, and it's like, what are we going to do? As they play it into the corner, Breslin Brooks getting some playing time, number 24 for the Tigers, and gets into the, I thought she was going to get a shot there, but it stayed behind the goal, and now they work it.
She scored one.
Marley is out there, number 6.
Breslin Brooks scored one of the 2 goals on JV game earlier tonight.
Knocked out of the zone with 2 minutes to go in the period, and Mika flying up the ice, brings it in. Got Brooks with her, looking for a rebound, but it goes behind the goal off the shot of Sykos. And another turn and a spin. That's blocked out front, and they hit it, almost hit the ref in the head. As
it dodged for cover.
In minute 41 with the icing. They'll bring it back to Grecius's right for the face-off.
The thing with those Mika shots is even though the goaltender stops them, she can't really control them. There's always rebounds there. That's why you got to keep her shooting.
Yeah. Yeah, and Coach Carlson even saying on the power plays, she shoots so hard that it comes too far off.
Right. For
some girls to get it. But you can't stop her from doing what she does. She just does what she does, and that's why she's going D1. She's just a super player. Don't change her in any way, that's for sure. Ellsworth with a shot. That gets blocked. And the rebound off to the Windhawks. And they keep it in the zone with Hansen working over there on the forecheck. And finally Mika comes up with it. She gets a shot on that circle, and that hits traffic or the goalie. One or both. Another shot by Mika. It goes wide. 59 seconds. We're into the last minute of the first. And they've had 20 shots so far, the Tigers. So, yeah, they didn't take them lightly, that's for sure. As it's out front, that was a chance for Shelby, but that didn't quite work out. And here comes Winona with 40 seconds to go. Jada had to move there, but I don't think it was a shot on goal. I think they gave him credit for it, though. It went wide, as that's going to be icing on Albert Lea. They'll bring it back to the Tiger zone for the faceoff with 32.1 to go.
This poor Winona goalie, he's probably like, just stop her. Stop letting her shoot at me.
Mika's trying to get that 100th. So far, it's Sydney, Morgan, and Morgan with the goals here in the first, as we'll have the replays in the first intermission. Morgan out ahead of everybody. A little 3-on-1 action here, but the one for Winona took it away. Nicely played there by number 19, Anna Raymond. And taken away by Register, who walks right in, and Kalia with a shot that's saved by Precious. For Leah Register, another one of the seniors on this squad who going to be sorely missed next year, but let's enjoy them while we have them. Hannah in the face-off. She wins that draw as Morgan. Whoop, she got that taken right off her stick and down the other way. And that's going to end the first with a 3-0 Albert Lea advantage after one here on AlbertLeaLive.com. Back with the replays coming up.
Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Like many of you, I recently had cataract surgery, and I am loving it. My vision has never been better. Driving at night is fun again, and I wake up in the morning and see. And now you're wondering, which doctor did I choose? Short answer is both. Dr. Miller fixed one eye, and Dr. Reinsbach operated on the other. They are both great people and fabulous surgeons. I trust them implicitly, and you can too, but just pick one.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by IATS Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by IAT today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Whoa. Hi, can I help you? Yeah, my friend Jay and I are looking for our dream home, something big. Right now I feel like I'm living on top of him.
Great, let's talk mortgages.
Wait, your bank is looking
cozy. Yeah, we like personal interactions. But as you can see, our vault still has plenty of space for our customers' dreams.
Wow.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Hi, I'm Adam Steffel, president of NCC Builders. Is your kitchen feeling cramped? Is your bathroom outdated? Or maybe your basement is just wasted space? At NCC Builders, we specialize in transforming homes to meet your needs. Whether it's upgrading your kitchen, turning your bathroom into a spa-like retreat, or converting your basement into a functional living space, we're here to bring your vision to life. Let's start planning your remodel or new build today. NCC Builders, transforming homes and building dreams. Visit nccbuilders.com.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays.
Franzen Bank and Trust, where our mission is to determine your needs, develop relationships, and deliver solutions. We do this with superior customer service through timely communication by empowered employees who love to support the Northfield Dundas area. I'm Aaron Nibby, and I chose to be a business banker at Franzen Bank and Trust for these reasons. Stop by and meet me for your business banking needs. at Franzen Bank and Trust, off Highway 3 in Dundas.
Back here at the Roy, it's 3-0 in our first intermission. And let's go through the goals. And it took 7 minutes and 25 seconds to get the first one, but Sydney Kolker gets her 6th of the season. And another defense girl getting a goal, taking Mika's inspiration there. But then the next two, they came in quick succession here because it was 45 seconds later at 8:10 of the first that Morgan got her 16th of the season. And then that was an even strength goal, as was Sydney's. And then the third one, let's see, a minute and 14 seconds after that, at 9:24, Morgan again, her 17th. And one penalty in the period, and that was on Albert Lee's Shelby Evans. And they did not score a power play goal, so that 94% goes up a little higher for the penalty kill on the Tigers. And but the only thing they don't do real well is the power play, but they don't get a lot of chances.
Correct.
So
it's hard to get in a rhythm with it if you're not doing it a lot.
Let's put it this way. They have had 97 penalty kills, Albert Lee, this season, but only 67 power plays. So that's the difference there. And
Sydney Kolker's had a heck of a season, only a sophomore as well, so it's good to see her coming back for a couple of years.
Yeah, right now she's got 6 goals and 6 assists and doing real well. There's a lot of different girls there. As a sophomore, Sydney will be back a couple of different years. You've got the Goskeson girls coming back, the Austensons. Hannah will have another year, and Haley has another 3 years. And Kira Erickson coming back next year. Kaylee Henderson will be back. So there are some good names coming back.
Yeah, you got the Breslin Brooks coming up.
Breslin Brooks and Sienna Murray will be the goalie next year, and if all stays the same.
Yeah,
and we've heard she's good too.
Yeah, the JV team's at it. They haven't lost more than 3 games, I don't think, this year, and they've really looked good too. And every time I see Sienna, she's very good in the net.
So Dodge County is the big team in section. There's a 5-team section. It's Albert Lee, Simley, Dodge County, Winona, and Red Wing. And Red Wing is the bottom feeder. Winona's over 500, so they'll probably get the 4 seed. The top 3 teams and get a bye in the first round of the section coming up here in a couple of weeks. And then right now it looks like Dodge County's the 1 seed. They're 14-3-1, though, half a game behind Albert Lee as far as record, but they're ranked number 2 in the state in Class A, and Albert Lee's 9th. So that's going to be the 1-2 seeds. I would imagine Dodge County, unless they go on a little losing streak here, they'll probably get the 1 seed. But they just lost 2-0 to 6th-ranked AA team Hill Murray last Friday. Their tie was against Minnetonka, number 1 ranked in AA. They also lost to 5th and 6th-ranked Class A teams Breck and Blake, but they also beat Breck and Blake this year, so got their revenge on that. Dodge County goalie Ida Huber and Tiger goalie Jada Moyer back and forth. Shut down goalies. They're going back and forth as far as tops in goals against average and save percentage. Jada is 6th in wins with 15, 1 ahead of Ida. Jada has 9 shutouts. Huber has 7. Jada's 2nd in goals against average at .80, just behind Huber. Although Coach told me that she passed Ida in both goals against average and save percentage, but I just re-looked at the standings, and it still says that Ida is ahead of Jada, so I don't know. He's getting inside information. You know how coaches are. Anyway, they are 1 and 2 in most categories there. And Dodge County here, they're a good team. I mean, they play a tough schedule, too, probably tougher than ours. They're not in the Big 9, and we do have a lot of weaker teams in the Big 9. The Red Wing, 2 17-0 shutouts. Austin, a 14-0 shutout. Shutouts here and there, but probably what hurts our ranking a little bit. But they've scored 60 goals and allowed 15. and one of those 15 was an empty net goal. Albert Lea scored 41 more goals than Dodge County, 101, and given up 18, 3 of which were empty netters, so 15 against a goalie named Jada Moyer. 3 games at home left here, counting tonight. 3 left on the road after that next week before sections. And Mankato East in here tomorrow night on a doubleheader. East is 12-6-2, so that's not going to be an easy one either.
No, they beat them fairly easily, I want to say, the first time they played them.
I don't remember what the score was, but yeah, I think it was 3-0 or something like that.
Yeah, but you never can take them for granted. I mean, that's...
And then, so that's part of a doubleheader tomorrow. We'll have the girls at 5:15 and then the boys to follow here. Boys playing Winona. And then Thursday we'll have boys hockey here. And then girls are off after tomorrow. They don't play until Saturday when Gentry Academy comes in. And they're the headliner on Saturday, a hockey day in Albert Lea, with the boys at, I think it's 2:15 and the girls at 6:30 or something like that, here on AlbertLeaLive.com. And Tigers hitting the road next week at 11-6-2 Owatonna, and they owe them big time. 14-7 and 14th ranked Rosemount, a road game for the Tigers next week. They're a AA school. And then 11-9-2 Rochester Century JM, who is doing well too. So that's, they've got 6 games, but they're all against winning teams.
Yeah, they have to finish strong here and hopefully close out the conference.
And it can only do them better in the sections by
Yes.
playing these quality teams instead of walking through some 17-0 shutouts on their way to sections. So
Absolutely.
yeah, that's...
Owatonna was scheduled to play Dodge County back in December, and it got canceled probably the same time this game got canceled. So would have been curious to see what would have happened there.
Yeah. Now, school is out tomorrow for Albert Lea and a lot of the surrounding towns because of the cold, but they still have these games, the doubleheader in hockey anyway, because the city arena can't reschedule them. They're just too busy with other things going on. So no matter what, they're going to have those games here tomorrow on AlbertLeaLive.com. Even though it's going to be 17 below, hopefully my car starts if I can get a ride.
How come they never cancel work? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, really. That is true. Anyway, it's 3-0 after 1. We'll take a quick break and be back with second period action here from the Roy on AlbertLeaLive.com.
By GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection, just like we're committed to supporting your local athletes.
Join us in cheering on the Tigers this season. For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Gutters by GT is seamless solutions, reliable protection for you and your team. Find out more at guttersbygt.com.
We know that there is more to a home than the building. There is care and detail in every last nook and cranny of what you call home. That's why Schmidt Homes is the only call you'll ever have to make. Their in-house designer will work with you to get everything the way you want it. Their highly skilled craftsmen and quality materials will ensure the best possible value for your home. When you're ready to start building your home, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Get started building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Northfield Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. In this recently expanded area of our campus, we have increased daily licensed nursing coverage, making it possible to provide a higher level of clinical care and monitoring to those in need of additional support. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
At Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Borrowing money is a big deal, and Community Resource Bank is ready to help. When you're buying a car, purchasing a home, or fixing up your existing home, Community Resource Bank has answers for all your loan and mortgage questions. As an integral part of Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville communities, Community Resource Bank offers online solutions for business, residential, investment, and other lending accounts. Community Resource Bank, let's bank together. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
And perfect timing right here for the face-off. Period number 2, 3-0 Alberta lead with a 22-6 lead in shots. And we've gone 6 games in a period since Winona has scored on the Tigers. That is a long time. They got to start feeling hexed. But Alberta going right to left here this period. Mika and Ellsworth on the deep pair out there, as well as Goskuson and the Austensons. And they send it up to Mika, who's going 1-on-2. I'll put my money on her. Oh, they took it away from her. That happens every once in a while. Back behind the goal, though. Hannah comes up with it. That was a shot by Noble that was stopped. Not sure if the goalie got it or somebody out in front, but the Windhawks work it out of the zone. Picked up by Mika at the red line. Morgan circles, finds Noble. And that's sent around the back by Mika. She hits the bench, and Coker comes in. Hansen is out there with Noble and Erickson and Coker and Evans. Actually, no, it looks like Hannah's still out there. Yeah. Hannah, not Evans. As they work it into the far half walls and out of the zone. Momentarily.
Hannah just came off for Shelby.
Shelby, okay, she's in now. Kolker has it. Erickson. Red line to Hansen and taken away by the Windhawks. But they leave it in the corner, and Araya is able to knock it into the near corner. 2 minutes into the second period here. And 1-0 in shots favoring Albert Lee here in the second. And the referee steps out of there as 4 pairs of skates are kicking that puck around and trying to get their stick in there, and it finally comes free at the half wall, taken by Shelby. She tries to shoot one there from the blue line, but it got blocked. Here come the Windhawks, 2-on-2. They just fire it in wide left of the cage. And I have a text out to Afton Wachholz for this basketball score. As soon as I get that, I can pass it on. They're playing Randolph over at Southwest Middle School. And the dance event at the high school is over now. I saw that on our feed on albertalive.com. They have folks milling around out there on the floor. So hope that. And that looked like a sellout over there, so that was nice to see. As we are 14 minutes left here in the middle period. Back and forth here so far. As it goes into the behind the goal line there off of Morgan's stick. And she ended up with it over there on the other side. And that scoops by Mika. And she and Ellsworth will go get it. Actually, face icing. So face-off coming back to the Winona zone. And a face-off. Face-off with Hannah losing that draw. They haven't lost too many draws here today either. It's taken away right away anyway by Morgan. She goes out, gets an angle, takes a shot that's blocked. She got another one. That was actually Haley who took that last shot. That was knocked away. Played into the Albert Lee defensive zone. Now ahead, here's Psychos headlining the Austensons, and she takes a shot that's blocked by Gracious, and then she gets tangled up with Hannah. They get that straightened out. 13 minutes to go. As Haley walks in and loses it and gets it knocked back behind the goal, but she recovers, gets it to Morgan on the far side. She waltzes in and goes around the back. Gets it out to the near circle here. Still stick handling. And then Erickson to Haley, the far circle. And she circles around and gets taken off the puck. But a weak shot to get it out of there is picked off by Mika. And it stays alive. Haley's going to catch up to it, but we have a penalty on Mika, and she knew it. She's going right to the box right away.
Well, I'm a little surprised they didn't call one before that when she was tripped. But
4:37 of the second. And Mika with her state leading penalty minutes, adding to that. I don't say it as putting her down. It's kind of a badge for her. She's so good, and she leads in every category.
Yeah,
Might as well be penalty
like you said, she just skates so hard.
Mika Psychos for tripping.
Yes, here comes Hansen. A little 1-on-2. They can take it away from her there. Minute 46 left in the Winona power play. And even without Mika, I don't know they're going to get a shot off in their own power play here. She is a disruptive force on the penalty kill. But they make up for it. There's Araya. Oh, she whiffed on that one. And Winona actually gets it out of the zone. That's good, a shorthanded goal. I love those.
Right. We've gotten quite a few this year. So.
Yeah. As Erickson gathers it up. Gets it ahead to Shelby. She and Hannah and Sydney and Kira out there for this penalty kill. And again, they run it at 94%. A little more than that because they were 0 for 1 earlier, Winona. And that is offsides. With 59 seconds left in Mika's penalty and a 3-0 Albert Lee lead. Hannah in the face-off. She wins that draw. It doesn't look like we have one less player on the ice here, but
it's always nice when you can just dump it and you know Hannah's going to usually win that race to that puck.
Yeah. Well, that gets by Erickson right on, a shot on goal, but of course Jada back there. I always joke she could be doing her homework back there, as busy as she's not, but she reminded me that those slow rollers do come out of the blue every once in a while. And here's Haley trying to pass it to herself a little bit too far and steered clear by the goalie, but she and sister Hannah playing catch back and forth there in the corner. Now over to the half wall, and Winona will try and get it out of the zone. There's 10 seconds left in Mika's penalty. And they're calling her over to the bench once she gets out of there in 5 seconds. As they're going to send Shelby in for her. Or now they're pointing to her to go play. So they changed their mind. There's a shot that gets blocked by traffic. They're back at full strength with Mika in the fray now. That shot goes over the goal. Taken there by number 28, Ellie Jarowski. And Mika goes in and sweeping. Shot didn't score, but she kept it alive behind the goal. Gets it to Callie, who takes it back behind the goal. Centers it to Mika and then stopped by Grishas for a save. Autumn Wadowitz. I like that name. And then who is their top goal scorer? Kaja Kovala. That's another nice name.
Just noticed, too, you were talking about Coach Carlson not feeling the greatest. He's not on the bench for the second period. So
maybe he is. Yeah, he's watching from there. That's probably good. He's staying clear. He had a lot of games this week, so I hope he feels better.
Yeah.
But he's got good assistance. And like he says, he's told me more than once, I'm not sure I even need to go to practice because the girls run the practice and they're hard on each other.
Yeah.
You know, and that's good. That's what you like to see as a coach. So they can take care of themselves for the most part. He's got some strategies, though, that he breaks out time to time. And like that penalty kill D apparently is a unique style that they play. That one goes out of bounds or out of play into the netting. As he said on the pregame today, they think they know what we're doing, and then they go, oh, no, we don't know what they're doing. 9:34 to go here in the second. 27-6 in shots. So this period, 5-0. Tigers in shots. Still haven't put one in here, but it took 7 minutes of the first period to get a goal, and we are about 7 minutes in right now. 7.5. As it goes to center ice. And digging for it there, Peyton Seeger, the freshman, number 12. As play back and forth here in the center of the ice, and then Callie plays it into the zone behind the goal. It's picked off there. As is that Shelby? Can't get a good look at the number. Yeah, it was Evans who kept it alive in the forecheck back there. Morgan has it now, skating out to the blue line, to the near circle for Seeger. She leaves it for Shelby. Winona able to play it behind the goal there, and to the other side, Noble picking it up there. Morgan skates in and tries to disrupt Seeger with it. Double teamed in the corner, and Winona takes it away. 8.5 to go here. 3-0 Albert Lea. Second period. Back quickly on D is Mika and Kolker. Goskeson joins them. And they barely get it across the blue line before the Tigers take it away. And here's Haley and the Hannah on the prowl. Tigers on the prowl. Haley rather, turns around and centers it to Hannah, who loses it off her stick. And that pops in the air right over the goal. Lucky bounce there for Winona. Into the near corner. Hannah fighting for it there. Morgan digging away in that circle. Ellsworth is out there. She's got it. Takes a one-timer that's blocked by Grecius. Into the far corner. Mika digs it out of there. She's going to walk in and take a shot. That goes wide. Still looking for number 100 of her career. She's got it again. She's going to circle back and get it up ahead to Hannah. She and Haley into the zone, and Mika's there. She got the 100th of her career with a backhander into the left corner. 11:36 of the second. 4-0 Albert Lea. Mika Sykos with number 30 of the season, number 100 of her career. Another even strength goal. Still, I don't know, maybe Mama Wachholz does not have her phone on her or something. She hasn't answered me.
Here's number 21, Mika Sykos, with her 100th career goal. Congratulations, Mika! Assisted by number 9 and number 7. Haley Austinson and Hannah Austinson. That's 21 from 9 and 7.
And the accolades just keep coming for this team. Everybody's getting something. Several hundred goal and point scorers, and Jada with 1,000 saves. And just you turn and fire for, that was Noble, but I think somebody else got the goal. Somebody redirected Noble's shot. Well, we'll see who comes to the bench first. That'll be who scored. It's Mika. Well, 101. And number 31 on the season. Wow. It's 10-17 of the second. And it's 5-0. Another even strength goal, but 31 on the season and 101 in her career. Hannah wins that draw. Get the official announcement from Mama Goskason over there, Kelly.
Scoring for the Tigers, number 21, Mika Sykos. Assisted by number 19, Callie Noble, and number 18, Shelby Evans. That's 21 from 19 and 18.
Noble with her 5th assist. Shelby got her 14th of the season assist. Both of them have 6 goals scored. And a save for Winona, and she holds on to it. 6:09 to play, 5-0 Albert Lea.
Winona still to record a shot in this period.
I was just going to say, 33-6 in shots. 11-0 this period for Albert Lea in shots. And we had the penalty. They have yet to even have a penalty on Winona yet in this game. It's been 2 called, both on Albert Lea, with Evans and Mika serving 2 minutes each. And Mika up to 71 penalty minutes. She had 83 last year to lead the state. She might break that. She's got 5.5 games left. As 5:53 to go, they'll face off of that red dot on the far side there. Winona, outside the Winona blue line. Hannah, Haley, Morgan, Kalia. No, that's not Kalia. That's Erickson and Kolker on D. As Erickson plays it in and goes chasing it in the corner. Their defensive girls they're so offensive. Almost every one of them, they are not afraid to get in there and get in the corners and dig it out and score. It's great to see. As the shot, that one goes wide. Over in the far corner, they dig it out. Winona plays it across the ice. And they can't get out of the zone as Haley takes it away. She's right out in front. She shoots one wide right. 5 minutes to go in the second. And that's played down the ice by Winona. They'll come right back for the face-off with that icing. And the line change brings some new faces out there. Kalia Register, Emery Nelson is out. And Maria Clary, who got a goal in the JV game today. Also, Mika and Ellsworth, the top D pair out there. But some fresh legs out here on this line. Register, Clary, and Nelson. As they play it into the corner, and Register gets it to the other side. And they pulled the goalie as Jada came to the bench. Now she'll just have to skate back. They just want to give her something to do.
I believe there's a penalty coming up on Winona.
And 19. They will send 19 to the box. Anna Raymond. First penalty on Winona here today. So that'll be at 12-18. And a 2-minute. We'll see what the call is here.
A minor penalty has been assessed to Winona's number 19, Anna Raymond, for a slash.
Excuse me, as Albert Lea could use a power play goal to boost their numbers. Mika gets to the puck first in the defensive end. And here she comes, steaming down the near boards and looking for her hat trick. And that'd be a natural hat trick when you get 3 in a row with no other goals scored between. That's tough to do. But why not? Add that to her accolades this year. She's got it out there at the point. Gets it across to Erickson, who takes a shot that goes wide right. Dug out of there, though, by Evans. Noble has it now. Araya Hansen also out there for the Tigers. As Winona finally gets it out of the zone with a minute left in their penalty. Yeah, the only thing that you can complain about is the 15% power play, and they haven't needed it as they get scoring when they need it. even strength, shorthanded, any other way they want. But it would be nice to see that number go up a little bit as they get to the Dodge counties of the world and maybe up to state. We will follow this girls team, by the way, thanks to GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT as a team sponsor. Follow them all the way. We'll do video and audio of the section games. And I don't think we can do video of the state tournament games. We'll have an audio, I believe, if they make it up there. I think I was told that. Did I dream that, or is that?
Nope, you're correct. Nope, and if they do make section finals, we'll be at Owatonna. We'll be able to haul our gear up there and do that game.
I'm hoping it's Dodge County and Albert Lea for a trip to state. That would be an excellent matchup. Back to full strength as they go 0 for 1 on the power play today, the Tigers. So they'll dip under 15% success rate. As Skoskuson has it. Circling and still circling.
Looking
and
for her
far
hat
circle.
trick.
She and Mika both have a chance to get a hattie today. Well, that's 2:17 to go. Mika's got it to Kolker. In a little farther they go. Shelby, no, that was Hannah. And Haley whiffed on one out front. Boy, she had that one loaded up, but could not connect as it goes behind the goal here. And
you wouldn't have guessed the power play ended already, would you?
no. Mika almost got that one. That one came close to the post over there, but couldn't quite get that one to work for her. Now Hannah works it to sister Haley over to the far side, and there's a tumble on the ice. No call there. Winona coaches can't believe it. As it's advanced by Winona here, and Mika gets in the way of that one into the corner. Haley picks it up. She's got Morgan with her, and here comes Mika. She's going to beat them all down there, but just amazing speed and strength, and she gets it off her stick into the corner. I mean, Mika wasn't even in that place. She was way back there, and she beat everybody down the ice. It's crazy. She's going to look good in Maverick purple. Taken away by Noble at the blue line. Crashing into the Albert Lea bench with a minute to go in the second. 5-0 Albert Lea. 34-6 in shots. 0 shots for Winona in this period. And 12 for the Tigers. 2 of them go in. As they continue their dominance of the Winhawks over several years. Trying to get their 10th win in a row over Winona. And if they can hold on to the shutout, it'll be their 7th shutout in a row over these Winhawks. There's a shot that misses by Hansen. And they play it down the ice with 19 seconds left. And an icing call. 17.1 to go. 5-0 Tigers.
You just see the Winona players come to the bench. They just look so exhausted and defeated. It's sad.
Yeah, well, I can't blame them.
They're not the only team that's felt that way this year. From
Let's see if Tom Jones is at the basketball game. The stoppage there. Sorry, I'm sending a text here to Tom.
Winona is just kind of getting it out of their zone, and unfortunately, they're not getting a stick on it and icing it. So
back to the Winhawk side for the faceoff with 7.3 to go. And Register in the faceoff there as she and Nelson and Clary are out there again. Wrapping up the second period, 5-0 Albert Lea. Second intermission on the way. We'll go through the 2 goals that were scored and have some other information for you. Hopefully a basketball score coming up here too on AlbertLeaLive.com.
Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays.
Albert Lee Live is here, Southern Minnesota. We have top quality audio and video play-by-play online of more Albert Lee Tiger games and events than anyone else. But we also provide opportunities for Albert Lee area youth to experience our businesses. Students can be paid to be on the air with us or showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media posts or run the cameras for our events. So if you or someone you know might be interested in broadcasting the Tiger teams by joining our team, email us from the albertleelive.com page or call or text J. Paul at 507-402-1600.
At Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Northfield Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. In this recently expanded area of our campus, we have increased daily licensed nursing coverage, making it possible to provide a higher level of clinical care and monitoring to those in need of additional support. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Back at the Roy, it's 5-0 in the second intermission. Albert Lee taking it to Winona as they usually do, and we've got some replays here. First of all, they had a 3-0 lead in that first period with Sydney Kolker's 6th goal, Morgan Goskison then 2 in a row, her 16th and 17th of the season. But it was the Mika Psycho show in the second period. She got both of the goals, and they were 41 seconds apart. She came out of the penalty box to score and then scored again. 30th and 31st of the season, 100th and 101st of her career. Here's the first one. That was at 11:36. Then 41 seconds later, she struck again. It was Mika who was standing out in front there, and not a lot of celebration on that one. Well, it becomes like rubbing it in if you're really going to celebrate after you have pounded this team 9 times in a row, coming up on 10 straight wins over Winona, and if they can hold on to the shutout, 7 straight shutouts of the Winhawks for these Tiger girls. 2 penalties in that second period, both on, one on each team. Mika at 4:37. Spent 2 minutes, and then Raymond for Winona at 12:18, but no power play goals here. 5 even strength goals for Albert Lee. Mika still in trying to get the natural Hattie, which is 3 in a row, without any other goals being scored. Morgan had that chance until Mika broke that up, but they both, Morgan and Mika, can get hat tricks with goals here in the third period. But we'll see. I mean, they were playing some other girls, Kalia Register, Emery Nelson, and Maria Clary getting playing time. There's still other girls on the bench that could come in too. I'm not sure how deep they'll go. It's 5-0, and that's not like it's 17-0, but it'd be nice to get some of the regular girls some rest.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see Maria Clary. She's been working hard on JV mostly this year. Senior, it'd be nice to see her get a point or two.
Yeah. I'm going to say Maria has 2 assists on the year and 2 penalty minutes. Kalia Register also with 2 assists, no goals, has not had a penalty on her. Emery Nelson with 4 penalty minutes and 2 goals and 2 assists. So Emery looking to add to that total. Also seeing a lot of Peyton Seeger. She has not scored or had an assist this year with 2 penalty minutes. And Layla Bear, Anna Shaw, Brooke Hauser, all girls that have not played and don't play a lot, but it would have been nice to see them get in. I don't know if they're all in uniform tonight, but it's always good to see and get the experience, and you never know who you're going to need when you get to sections.
No, you don't. And it's just the more playing time some of these younger girls get on varsity, then they can ease into it next year because they've got those jitters out of the way. They got the first experience on varsity.
Yeah, you think about it. They're losing Jada Moyer, a number 1 goalie in the state, at least 1 or 2. Kalia Register will graduate. Emery Nelson, Maria Clary, Olivia Ellsworth, and Mika, the top D pair, going to graduate. Araya Hansen will be gone after this year. Shelby Evans. That's a lot of big names.
Yes, it is. But there's a lot of big names coming up, too.
They are. They might not be as powerful, but you never know. I mean, these girls could just step into their own like Mika did.
Right.
And Morgan did. And the Austinson girls will be back. So you got some good names coming back, too.
Yeah, next year it'll be the Austinson girls and the Goskinson girls.
Austinson and Goskinson. That's a tang-tungler right there.
Right.
How fun for Kelly Goskinson to call her daughter's goals and stuff.
Yeah,
here.
exactly.
I mean, that's got to be special for her.
And for the next 2 years, she can have both her daughters. So.
Well, and Marley is a freshman, so for 3 more years for her. Yeah. Do they have another one at home? I don't know.
I don't know. That's a good question.
I think the Austinsons do. I think they have a younger sister.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe we should talk to, do you know, Austinson? How many girls there are? I know we have Haley and Hannah, but I think they have a younger sister. And then Goskinson with Marley and Morgan. But, yeah. Well, we'll see. I'll have to ask them. I talk to Kelly every time I come in here, and I set up the PA mic over there. I should ask her next time I see her. 35-7 in shots for Albert Lea, and that means they got 1 off. Winona got 1 in that second period to avoid that shutout. But 35-7, so in that second period it was 13-1 in shots. And Albert Lea continues to keep that pressure going. 0 for 1 on the power play, so they'll drop below 15%. But other than that, everything's going great. They're over 94% on the penalty kill, so they do have a lot of things working for them. And we're going to take another break here. And third period action coming up shortly on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Many people tell me they've heard horror stories about all the drops needed after cataract surgery. Well, fear no more. At Ritchie Eye and LASIK, Dr. Miller and Dr. Reinsbach are dropless. That's right. No need for medicated eye drops before or after your cataract surgery. I love dropless for my cataract surgery, and you will too.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
Fall into savings with cooler weather means hotter deals at Northfield Ford Chrysler. Visit us to see the latest Ram trucks, Jeep Cherokees, and Dodge Durangos. And fall into savings because Northfield Ford Chrysler is the home of the best price guarantee. There is no question. Come see the difference at Northfield Ford Chrysler. If you're ready for an extraordinary sales experience, we're ready to serve. Open 6 days a week. Located on Highway 3 here in Northfield.
How can I help you today?
I don't think I'm in the right place. I have big dreams, like crab brewery-sized dreams.
I like it.
Your bank is very,
Cozy?
yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We prefer more personal interactions. We dedicate the majority of our space to our customers' dreams.
Wow. Look at that.
I know, it never gets old.
Wow. This is way bigger than your office.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
What is your dream living location? Full service condo building? Low maintenance house? House on a lake? Lots of acreage? There are so many options. To start the search for your ideal location, contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group today, or visit our website at c21atwood.com. Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group. We're unstoppable together.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouth guard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Back here at the City Arena in Albert Lea on a cold Monday, but we are a busy unit here. Tomorrow, a doubleheader. 2:15 for the girls tomorrow against Mankato East, followed by the boys taking on Winona in hockey, and then Thursday, the boys playing. You remember who they played Thursday?
Rochester Century John Marshall.
Oh, one of the top teams in the Big Nine for the boys. In here Thursday night at 7:15, 7:30, and then Saturday, Hockey Day in Minnesota, Hockey Day in Albert Lea, and we've got 12 hours of hockey here at the arena. Both sheets of ice going to be hopping all day with kids of all ages taking each other around. What a fun day, and food at the barn across the street, and I suppose in the concession stand here too, but all kinds of drawings too. They got all kinds of raffle drawings, so if you're into that kind of thing, chances to win there.
Speaking of drawings, real quick, we did our ticket giveaway for 2 4-day passes to the Minnesota Hockey at Valley Fair in Shakopee. Congratulations to Leah Stadheim and Kelly Goskinson for winning those on.
Nice.
Follow us on Facebook or Instagram, and never know, we might be doing some more giveaways in the future.
Yeah, 4 days in Valley Fair there. It's a Wednesday through Saturday, and talk about hockey wall to wall. They've got it even better than we do here on Saturday.
Yeah.
They got teams all over the Twin Cities playing.
Boys, girls, youth.
Yeah.
Even some college alumni games.
It's going to be quite the day there. And it's supposed to warm up a little bit for that outdoor hockey there. Probably not toasty warm, but anything's better than 17 below.
Yeah, it's about 30 degrees warmer out in here than it is outside.
I know.
So.
It's very rare that you come to the ice arena to warm up, but we did that today. Just about ready to go here, third period. 5-0 Albert Lea, 35 to 9 in shots. Mika and Morgan each have a shot at a hat trick. Mika's, if she gets the next goal, it'll be a natural hat trick.
And it would be running time.
Yeah. Yeah, next goal, if we get it, would be put us into running time. Morgan wins the face-off that Hannah did there and sends it in. On goal and saved. We got a new goalie.
Yes.
It looks like number 1, Kira Rose, is the goaltender, and I don't have her numbers because the other. Let me see. I can get them quick here. As play continues, the Austensons digging it out over the half wall over there, and keep the pressure on. Back around the goal. Ellsworth reverses field, and it goes out of the zone to Mika. So their goalie, Kira, is played 106 minutes. 926 for the original goalie there, Gracious, but she's 2-0 and has a 1.44 goals against average and a 948 save percentage. So actually pretty good numbers, but not a lot of time on ice. As Albert Lea walking in here with a chance was Noble and didn't take the shot. Centers it, and Shelby was behind the defensive player and couldn't get her stick on that one. And it goes the other way. And played ahead, into the zone it goes. Shelby's going to chase it down in the corner. She's got Callie with her out in front, and then here comes Hansen also. Hansen feeds Shelby, but it's taken away out front. Good defense by the Windhawks. And Kolker intercepts it in the neutral zone. And she gets tangled up with a player over there, no call. As it's back and forth between teams in the neutral zone. Skips over Erickson's stick into the corner, and she'll go and get it. 2 minutes into the third. As Register picks it up there, gets it ahead to Nelson. Emery with a couple of goals this year. Oh, she feeds it out front to Maria, who had a shot, but it went just wide left and then down the ice. Icing coming up with 14:38 to play. Maria coming very close to her first goal of the season. Varsity goal, anyway. She had a JV goal earlier today. Kalia in the face-off here, senior. And they win that draw. Clary playing it, takes over. That's Nelson who tries to wrap around. Can't quite get it, and Mika's going to chase it down the ice. They wave off the icing. And I heard a Buffalo go by. As Mika picks it up. And brings it into the zone. The half wall over there, and tries to find somebody to pass it to. Ellsworth kind of whiffed at it, popped it up in the air. Still battling to get it. Excuse me. As Hannah and Morgan and Haley are out there, with Mika and Ellsworth manning the defensive positions, and Ellsworth chases it down. Olivia, another one of those vaunted seniors. As Haley has it. Goskeson picks it up. She went in 1-on-3 into the zone, but got it taken away. But it's held in over there by Peyton Seeger. And digging for it behind the goal, and coming up with it is Morgan. She backhands one, misses. As Haley has it in the corner, she gets double teamed there and was able to get it to sister Hannah. Centers it. Knocked away by the Winona defense, and out of the zone it goes. 13 minutes to go. In all three periods, it's taken a few minutes, but then Albert Lea explodes. It was 7:25 into the first and 11:36 into the second before we scored in each of those. Now we have a penalty coming for Winona, as they took down Hannah, I believe. And into the box goes Maddie Berg. Second penalty on Winona. That makes 2 on each team. 4:12 of the third. What a pretty clean game. I haven't seen really a lot of rough stuff or anything. As it's knocked.
To Winona's number 17, Maddie Berg, for roughing.
A couple of minions are here. See them over there in the stands. And, now those minions are cuter than the actual ones. Little girls dressed in their minion coats. I don't know if that's what it is, but it looks like it.
Yeah, it does.
Face off now to Rose's right. And that draw won by the Tigers. They've won 95% of the draws tonight, too. That helps. Here's Hansen with a shot at the side. That bounces out, and the rebound came off to Noble, but she couldn't put a stick on it, and it goes the other way. Right to Jada. Another save. Minute 25 left in the power play here for Albert Lea. Hansen's going to chase after this and win it. She anticipated that nicely. Got in the right corner, and they play it out to Mika. Slaps one a little high off the glass. And Noble picks up the rebound and then goes inside to Hansen, who takes a shot. Rebound is loose, and fighting for it back behind there was Shelby. So you got Erickson and Sykos with Noble, Hansen, and Shelby Evans out there to try and score a power play goal and get this thing into running time. But Winona knocks it out of there. 35 seconds left in the penalty. And 6-2 in shots this period in favor of the Tigers as they try and add to it. There is one, a slow roller though. Haley gets stopped by Rose, and 21 seconds left with the stoppage, and they'll face off to Rose's right.
So far, this goaltender's looked pretty good. She's faced a couple tough shots and stopped them. So.
I was going to say, in limited time, she has really good numbers. And one wonders why she's not starting, but I'm not the coach. Breakaway. And then Morgan takes it away. That girl split Morgan and Sydney and was going on her way, and then Morgan said, no. And takes it all the way, coast to coast. And skates between the circles and leaves it for Sydney. Kolker walks in, takes a shot, and that's deflected out. Back to even strength here as they go 0 for 2 in the power play today. And there's Hannah trying to get a goal scored, but couldn't quite do it. She got her own rebound, hands it over to Haley. She walks in and gives it to Hannah in between the circles. Can't do anything with it there. And almost skate. Yep, she did skate right out of the zone. And Sydney to Morgan. That's a fan barking instructions to Hannah there. He knows how to play better than her, apparently. Hannah's got it in the corner and brings it out to the circle with Kolker taking over. And around the back, Sydney finds Hannah over there and tries to get the goal scored. Can't quite push it in. And then Winona plays it out of the zone. 9:40 to play. Well, they get these cheap shots on goal. That's 10 for them. But like you said, it's like 5 of them have been the slow rollers. There's Mika.
Just enough to keep her awake back there.
Yeah. Give her something to do. Mika flies in, trying to get a hat trick, and a natural Hattie at that. Loses it off her stick into the corner, and Shelby and Noble chase it down over there on the half wall. And it's tied up between skates, and I've noticed referees let that go a lot longer this year than they have in the past. Usually if there's no movement for a couple 5 seconds, they call it, but they just let them dig it out. All the way down the ice. Mika chasing, under 9 minutes to go. And they wave off the icing as Winona picks it up in their D end. Now Erickson has to chase it. She's got 2 Windhawks on her tail, but she passes it off to Mika. And Winona picks that off. 8.5 to play. 5-0 Albert Lea. 3 in the first, 2 in the second. And an icing call there. We'll bring it back to the Winona side for a face-off. 8:21 to go. Seeger and Kolker on the D pair here, and then Register, Nelson, and Clary out there. Third line for Tigers. Might even be the fourth line. Third line? Third line at least. As Register wins that draw because Clary comes up with it. Into the corner, double teamed there. Digging for it, comes out to Kolker. The blue line, takes a shot. That hits traffic, almost goes in. Off the deflection, but
that was actually deflected by a Winona player out front.
I haven't seen a good own goal in a long time. Seeger chased it down, and now Clary has it. Back to Seeger and ahead to Nelson, who plays it into the zone. Gets through traffic and tries to center it. Can't quite do it. 7:40 to play. Albert Lea still on the attack. It's out front. Register has it. Tries to spin, find the goal puck, but can't do it. It's knocked over to the half wall and out of the zone. A 1-on-2 for the Windhawks, and that's knocked away by Register. And I head to Clary, but a little too far, and then she gets knocked down for her trouble. Here come the Austensons. Kolker's out there. Nelson still skating, and Goskeson with Ellsworth. And finally Nelson will hit the bench, and here comes Haley. She picks the puck up right off the bench. Knocks it into the zone with 7 minutes to play. Back behind the goal, Ellsworth centers it, but no Tigers there, just Windhawks, and they can't quite clear the zone. A one-timer for Mika for the natural Hattie, couldn't do it. And across the way in the boards, Haley fighting for it there, still mixed up with a Windhawk. She finally dumps her on the ice to get out of there. And, Goskeson just clobbered somebody, and that is going to send her to the box. She must have done something. Morgan doesn't do that.
She was retaliating because they took Hannah into the boards pretty hard. There was no call, and Morgan kind of retaliated for her partner Hannah there.
That was a cross-check and a half right there. Actually going to get both of them, 11 and Goskeson. Briar Rolu. She's got 25 minutes in the penalty box this year. Morgan 26, so they're not strangers to a little rough stuff. So a double penalty here.
I think the Winona coach is asking for a game misconduct or a misconduct call.
Well, that is as, I won't say violent, but it was as hard a hit with a stick in your hands as I've seen in girls hockey in a long time. She had both hands on a stick and just plowed right into the helmet of the girl. I'm not saying it wasn't warranted, but hockey's a tough game, man.
It is.
Good for her for sticking up for her teammate, too.
Yeah, these girls are very, very tight-knit. They definitely look out for each other's backs.
11 came out of the box now for them. The door is still open over there, but nobody's in it. And Morgan's sitting there. With 6:29 to go here, 5-0. 45-10 in shots. And everybody's off the ice now and getting water and rest as much as possible. And Coach Mike Carlson still upstairs. No, I don't see him there. Maybe he's got a piece of the bench or the stands somewhere here where nobody else is. Pretty rough voice there. He was hard to understand.
You could always tune in to AlbertLeaLive.com.
Yeah, probably home listening. He's quite a guy. He's fun to talk to, and I think he's got these girls dialed in so well. I mean, not that they need it. They missed state last year, and I think it just burns a hole in every one of them. They wanted to make it 3 years in a row, and now these seniors, they feel like they have to go. But Dodge County stands in their way. And Simley, who eliminated them last year in the
right, you can't take anybody.
Sections.
That's the thing.
And this Winona team, too. They're over 500. They're in the section. I'd love to have us meet them, though, because we dominate them. So they're going to explain to the Winona coach what they're talking about. And due to the long discussion, I would think Morgan's probably done for the game. Otherwise, they just would have said, 2 minutes each or 5 minutes each.
Right.
But this long discussion makes me feel like they're probably going to give her a game misconduct. And 11's going back. Breyer Rolu going back to the penalty box for Winona. So we will see. They've told Kelly Goskison, but she usually doesn't announce it until they get back to play. Now they're explaining it all to the Albert Lee bench. If you can read lips there, Chad.
I cannot.
I'm not good at it either. I tend to see swear words. I don't know what that is. It's just my upbringing.
I mean, you can't. I mean, as a coach, you just got to listen to their explanation. You can't really defend it very good in that situation.
No, it was blatant, but, you know, it's part of the game. If you're going to rough up my girl, I'm going to rough you up.
Right.
They just ought to be very happy it wasn't Mika.
The girl would have been. Oh, they.
And referees again going over to the Winona bench to discuss. Now we got it.
I don't see him sending another girl to take Morgan's place, which means she hasn't been thrown out of the game. Oh,
well,
no,
Maria's going over.
Yep. So
Maria's going to serve her time, and they're just going to send Morgan to the locker room. And she should get a hand here. I would give her a hand. Supposed to stay neutral, but they escort her off the ice. And she won't get her hat trick, but Mika still has a shot. And hers would still be a natural hat trick if she can get the next goal. So now they're just sorting out the time of who's got what. And
I'm guessing it'll be a 5-minute for Morgan and a 2-minute for Winona.
Yeah, and then the disqualification for Morgan. So, and we'll hear that from Mama Goskison's own little cub got knocked out of the game here. Kicked out of the game.
It will remain 5-on-5 in this situation.
Right, yeah. And it's Evans, Hansen, Sykos, Ellsworth, and Noble out there right now for the Tigers. With the face-off to the left of Rose.
A 5-minute major has been assessed to Albert Lee's number 20, Morgan Goskison, for cross-checking along with a 10-minute misconduct. Also assessed as a 5-minute major cross-check to Winona's number 11, Breyer Rouleau.
See, just like a ref, I missed that. And you saw it, didn't you?
Yes.
Because I missed it. I didn't know. I thought Morgan just came up with her stick, and I thought, whoa.
Yeah, and at first I didn't see the ref put his arm up for the hit on Hannah, so I didn't think he was calling on the Winona girl, and I just thought he got the retaliation. But corrected. They did call it on the Winona girl as well.
Yeah, they got the call right. Here's the face-off for Shelby, and it's controlled by the Tigers. 9 times out of 10 today. They've won those face-offs. That's going to dribble out of the zone, so everybody's got to reset here with 6 minutes to go. Mika comes into the zone looking for a hat trick. Pushes it toward the goal and misses wide left. Now goes into the near corner. And Sykos with it. Takes a turnaround shot, and it's gloved by Rose. 5:45 to go. Here comes Haley and Emery Nelson with Erickson, Kolker, and Hannah out there. As they win another draw, Kolker, she had the first goal of the game, and she walks behind the net, skates behind the net, and a little pass back and forth with Hannah. Erickson's out at the point all by herself, but then they get knocked all the way down the ice. That'll be icing. 5:21 to go. So for most of the rest of the game, the girls will be in the box. Maria Clary serving Morgan Goskison's time, and another one of those. They got great names on that team. Breyer Rouleau. That's a good name, Breyer. I hadn't thought of that one. I named my kids Kaylee, Farron, and Paisley. Those were, I thought, unique names, and now everybody's got Kayleys. And I know a few Paisleys, too. But I don't remember. Farron is a boy and girl's name, and I don't think she likes it, but too bad.
I named my youngest one Elsa, and then a year later they came out with the show Frozen.
You got it before that, huh?
Yeah,
oh, nice.
yeah.
I'm sure everybody thinks you took it from that.
Right, they do, and it's like, no, she'll tell you. She'll be like, no, I was born a year before that show came out.
Kaylee came from a song by Marillion, English group, rock group. They had a song called Kaylee. It was a minor hit, and I just liked the name. I didn't know any or haven't heard any of any, and then after that, I just heard tons of them. Kaylee's everywhere, and different spellings. Here's Haley to Callie and Sydney. A lot of E's. It goes into the glass behind goal at 4:12 to go. And into the zone again. Played out to the blue line and held in by Mika. Back behind the goal it goes. I remember the doubleheader tomorrow. 2:15 for the girls. That's a
5:15.
Oh, 5:15. Yeah, it's still a quick turnaround. And then the boys to follow. There's a scrum right in front of the goal as Rose can't find the handle on it. Apparently the refs could still see it, so they let play continue. And a shot from out in front. Rose picks it up and holds on. Now, Shaylee, you have also that's a unique name. You like it?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay. And how's it spelled?
Shaelee.
Wow, all right. That's unique. Yeah, my girl Farron doesn't like hers. Her middle name's Elizabeth, and she likes that better. That's my mom's name, so she like, I'd rather be that. And I was like, too bad you weren't around. You didn't have a vote. Or you were around, but you didn't have a vote. And people mispronounce it, Farran and things like that. It just makes her mad. And Mika has the puck now. Gets it ahead to Shelby. 3 minutes to go. 5-0 Albert Lea. And in the far circle, Shelby walks in and gets a shot, but it goes wide. And she sets another one up. Mika was messing with one of the other players, trying to get her stick back. She finally picks it up here and goes between the circles. She wants the hat trick here. She's going to go in and go to the side of the net. She feeds it to Callie, who can't score on it. And then Mika gets it again and centers it, and that's taken away by Winona. And out of the zone with 2:40 to play. And the Tigers loading up for another attack here with 2:30 left. Callie tied up along the boards, taken away by Winona. Seeger almost took it away over there on the half board, or half wall. Into the corner it goes. Windhawks still keep possession. Coming down to 2 minutes to play. And now a stoppage.
Penalty on Albert Lea for something. I didn't see what. But.
2:04 to play. And Shelby Evans will go for her second time tonight. Well, Goskeson just... Evans has 2 penalties, 4 minutes total. She's at 30, but Goskeson they were tied at 26 coming in. Morgan passed her up with her transgression.
Is number 18, Shelby Evans, for interference.
She's got a 5 and a game misconduct, so she'll be 1 minute ahead of Shelby for penalty minutes.
Well, in the way this game's gone, I mean, it's not the end of the world there because now you can ice the puck, and most of the times we've been on the power kill, we've spent more time in the offensive zone. So
there's a shot, and there it goes. And a shorthanded shot by Hannah. And even shorthanded here late in the game, we're dominating play on a penalty kill. And Winona finally grabs it, but Hannah and Haley and Erickson are still there, putting pressure on.
Hannah does such a wonderful job with that forecheck.
Yeah. She does a lot of really good things. Both she and her sister, they're going to be fun to watch over the next several years. Hannah's got one more year with us, but 1 minute to go, both in the penalty and in the game. As Hannah has it behind the goal, looking for somebody to pass it to. Erickson out in front, but she was double teamed there, and they took it away from her. Get it out of the zone. 45 seconds left. And played ahead to Haley. And I would say that Mika's not going to get her hat trick either, because she's not on the ice right now with 27 seconds to go, unless we get a stoppage here. Erickson plays it into the zone. 20 seconds to go. The penalty will be over 3 seconds before the game, but pretty close. Hannah takes it at the red line and dumps it in with 8 seconds left. And the penalty's over, and so is the game right now. No goals in our third period here, but a 5-0 win nonetheless. Another shutout. That's the 10th for Jada. She's one away from tying for 5th place in the most shutouts in a season in Minnesota girls high school hockey history. I mean, it goes back to, 93, 94 when they started playing girls hockey in the state. So she's having one of the best years ever. 10 shutouts in 20 games here. So that is some great stuff. And, of course, she couldn't do it without great defense, and she has that as well. We'll take our Service Master buyout cleanup break and be back with the final results here from the Roy on AlbertLeaLive.com.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayat's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayat today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Albert Lee Live is here, Southern Minnesota. We have top quality audio and video play-by-play online of more Albert Lee Tiger games and events than anyone else. But we also provide opportunities for Albert Lee area youth to experience our businesses. Students can be paid to be on the air with us or showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media posts or run the cameras for our events. So if you or someone you know might be interested in broadcasting the Tiger teams by joining our team, email us from the AlbertLeaLive.com page or call or text J. Paul at 507-402-1600.
As we're back at the Roy here, wrapping things up. No goals to show you here in the third period. And a 5-0 Albert Lee win. Another shutout of Winona. That's 10 wins in a row over the Windhawks, and the last 7 of them were shutouts as they continue their domination there. 2 goals each from Morgan Goskuson and Mika Sykos, and Sydney Kolker got the first goal of the game way back in the first. Her 6th, Morgan's 16th and 17th, Mika's 30th and 31st, and she got her 100th and 101st of her career. So nicely played there. Thanks to GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT for being the girls' hockey sponsor all season. And we do appreciate that. Doubleheader tomorrow, 5:15 for the girls, taking on Mankato East. And then the boys against Winona following that here at the Roy. If you can't come and join us, then listen in on watch in on AlbertLeaLive.com. We have another doubleheader Saturday with Hockey Day Minnesota, with the boys first at 2:15 and then the girls following at I think 6:15 or 6:30, or probably shortly after the boys get done. Anyway, that'll be a day full of hockey here at the arena with 12 hours of hockey and all kinds of fun going on with Hockey Day Minnesota festivities, Albert Lee style here. For Sheila Laberton, hey, nice job on the cameras there, girl, and we appreciate your help. Have a nice night. Are you working tomorrow? No, I think my daughter's coming in. I think Farron's going to be with us tomorrow.
Are you going to come help produce?
Yeah, probably.
Sure.
All right. Well, I would love seeing you. And Chad, as always, thanks to you. And have a nice night. And everybody, we'll be back here at 5. About 5 hit the air tomorrow from the Roy on AlbertLeaLive.com.